Hello, everyone, whoever's here, thank you for joining in. So, since we've been having a lot of requests in our recent art streams to draw Gojo, I thought why not to just create a specific theme stream drawing only Gojo, but instead of drawing one, draw too many of them, like a lot of poses and stuff, things I love to draw, action. And so, yeah, also there's an update that I actually cannot see how many people are going to be watching this or watching this even now or texting because I don't have a screen. I'm only like doing this session from my phone and my other device is not charged. So I'm sorry if I don't read your texts or something. But that's kind of unfair, right? So I should get something at least to somebody texting. All right, just a second. Just a second, guys. Trying to fix the screen so I can see if you're texting. All right, let's do this. I don't think we have any viewers right now. Let me check. All right, so we're doing Gojo, and now I can see the screen. Great, great. So I was thinking, why not to do multiple Gojo poses in action rather than just doing one detailed piece. All right, that's one Gojo for you. Let's do another one. Let me zoom this out a bit. Move this on a side so we can draw over here. What's up, guys? Whoever's joined in, thank you for joining in. I hope you can see this drawing. I'm trying to draw real lightly because I'm drawing his hair. What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing great. And you're having fun and you're drawing crazy stuff. So you're not looking at too much of details, rather the pose and the action and the figure. That's what we're aiming to draw. Well, what is a Gojo without his white hair and a sharp face? You're only using one color, Spain's gray, and we're trying to get everything out of that only. So this will serve as his head. We need his shoulder over here. We need his other shoulder somewhere over here. Let's draw this line a little darker and create his shirt. His jacket, his hoodie. This is just the base tone we're working with right now. We will put sort of a dark on top. Also, that when you're drawing, when you're painting with this light tone, you actually get to just fill up the space like real quickly, and it helps you see if the drawing looks in form, and if the leg is just too small or the head is just too big. If you're drawing with this lighter tone, you can easily like judge before doing any sort of a detail. I'll explain what I'm trying to say. See, we have just one tone over here, and I think I have got the foot right. So what I can do now is take the same dark color and use this as a base and create lines around it to detail it, and that's about it. So rather than drawing everything darker, because we are doing a quick drawing, so we don't need to be afraid of any mistakes. Just that this needs to be in right proportion. All right, let's draw his other hand. Also that it might just look flat in one tone, but we'll do the dark tones like as we have done dark tones on top of the one foot that we made. And we can use the lighter tone again to find out the right shape. That's his hand. Let's draw his hand first. Hand on the floor. Oh, the tricky thing is now I have to draw these fingers real thin. So, hey, Nata, Sa, Solisa, Ashley Bailey. Hey guys, what's up? Hello. Hello everyone. So let me zoom this in so you can see the tiny hand that I'm going to make. I hope it's focused, I'm not sure. Right, so the tiny hand, it's one finger, it's his other finger, that's his middle finger, and that's his first finger, and that's his hand, that's his thumb, sorry. So if I was to draw this a little bigger, let me draw this a little bigger for you, just the hand part. This is the hand part, and I will make it a little darker for you to see. So the hand is like, so one finger. That's too small for me to draw. I mean, like, so still, so that's the second finger. That's the middle finger, the longest. And after a depth, little gap, it's the first finger. And the first finger will have this knuckle. It's on the floor. You can draw a thumb from over here. It's the joint of thumb. There you go. So yeah, that's what we have drawn over here. Just giving it that dark tone for the shadows. Same dark tone will come on his eye gear. What's up, everyone? Alright, so let's draw his other feet now. Again, we can do lighter tones and then some darker tones to find the right spot. Why didn't we make this shoe? I don't know why. Let's make it. All right, to make it more convincing, Let's have a little detail. Wherever we find the shadows should come, we can add these lines to define these wrinkles. We can add these lines to define the end of his jacket, some shadow around his other foot, and a little drawing to his other hand. There we go. We have another Gojo, Gojo, Gojo. Let me zoom this out. We have two Gojos now, both in action. All right, let's draw more. Let's not stop here. If you like this stream, please don't forget to hit the like button. So that's the only way YouTube will forward it to more people. All right, let's draw more. Let's draw Gojo with the pencil now. Gojo, Gojo, Gojo. So let's do a quick sketch now. So that's his nose. I don't want his hand to come over here. Let's draw a little on this side. So that's his nose. That's his chin. And that's his eye there. And that's his hair. That's his ear. And that's his chin. That's his under chin. I hope you can see the drawing. So yeah, that's his jacket, his neck, his shoulder, his hand, his chest. I wasn't drawing with the pencil because it's just too light. It just starts looking too gray, like for no reason. It's just the glare. So let's kill the glare with this. A little watercolor. And these are these folds over his jacket. Drawing quickly, that's his waist. So the nuke will define the waist. We can use the lightest color to find the right form. This looks fine. Here we will draw his hand right here because we want a little foreshortening effect. So let's draw his hand with the tiny brush that we have. For these special occasions where we got to draw in a thin space, at a thin area. Let's draw his hand. It's his thumb. It's his first finger. His second finger. That's his third finger. And that's his fourth finger. Let's join it all together. Draw tiny knuckles. Alright, this looks fine. It's too small for me to draw. I don't think we have many viewers tonight. Again, like, so you can just keep on drawing, adding the dark. So that's his foot. You can do a little line and we can do a lot of shade. So that's a shoe, no details. You don't want too much of detail because you're just trying to draw this quick. But if you want to add detail, you can just add another black tone on top. And we should do that, I think, because it doesn't look good. Just the middle tone. So what we can do now is apply this dark on his eye gear. I don't want to do the hair. And let's create these shadows. All of these shadows, which should be like the darkest. So add lines, add strokes, create shadows. Let's create this line in the middle, sort of a zipper thing for his jacket. Let's make his face detail a little clearer. So what do you guys think? Is anyone even watching this shit? I think we just have a real low amount of viewers. So that's okay. Alright, let me just quickly take more color, bring it here. It's the darkest. Let's do a little detailing. So the drawing doesn't really look that incomplete. It could be a little longer. And this could be a little darker because it's like in front of this other foot. You can create these wrinkles with the dark. You can create some sort of dark over here and give it a little nice outline. What do you guys think? All right, but instead of saying that it's done, let's do the shoe first because it really doesn't look nice. Just draw a little more detail of a shoe. Ta-da, we're done. Right, so should I be doing more of these drawings, or since we don't have many viewers, I don't know. I think I should do one more and then stop it here. What do you guys say? All right, let's do one more. We try to be quick this time, quicker, but you know, quick is not my game. Too many Gojos. I think I'll be dreaming of a Gojo tonight because I've drawn too many Gojos. Sometimes he reminds me of this character, this very old school character used to come on 7-Up, Fido Dido. I don't know, Gojo reminds me of that character. I mean, if you search it up, you know exactly what I'm saying. He'd be like, no, he doesn't look like Fido Dido, but I know. In a way, he does. You'll be like, yeah, dude, with your drawings, it definitely looks like Fido Dido. All right, time to quickly wrap this up. I have to go, and since we didn't have any more, or like too many viewers, just end this over here. So we did these three drawings. Let me zoom this out a bit. We did these two, three Gojos, and the fourth one didn't feel like it. so, so I hope you guys had fun. It was a good session for like 3 minutes, for like 20 minutes, and I'll be catching you guys again in like tomorrow maybe. See you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Please do like this button, this page, so that YouTube shows it to more people. Thank you so much.